I'm back with another video. It's been a while because I've been back home and I've been working, taking a break from school and like just YouTube in general because YouTube is very stressful. But I'm back and we're going to be consistent with it. So this video will be a travel vlog. Me and my family are going on a 2-week Europe trip. We're going to countries like London, Paris, Sweden, and a few more for 2 whole weeks. So it's on and off planes, on and off planes. But this video will be an entire travel vlog. I'll be taking you guys through the countries and just exploring. So stay tuned for those. Thank you. We had to go to JFK, which is in New York. And our driver got pulled over because one, he was on his phone, and he just so happened to have a suspended license, so my dad had to drive. But here we are at JFK Airport, and we weren't there for too long. We got back onto the plane pretty quickly on our way to Germany, Berlin. And we were only there for a layover. It was pretty nice there, yet it was kind of cold. The airport was cold and outside was pretty cold as well. The airport was nice, but again, it was just a layover. Here we are at the Gatwick Airport in London. I have a grandmom in London who lives there, and we went to visit her. And here are the train stations. The train stations were pretty big. The train stations are connected to the airport, so it was pretty accessible, especially since our hotel was near the airport. And their ticket system was pretty cool. I liked how the ticket just shot up right there. Here we are at a little shopping center in the train station. They had a variety of stores. They had pretty much similar stores that we have here in America, so it was nothing too peculiar about it. Here we are visiting the Queen, on our way to visit the King's castle. It's not the Queen's castle anymore. It's still her castle, but yeah. We are walking to visit it, and there were the guards. I wanted to be yelled at by the guards so bad. I just thought that would be funny. And here is the famous telephone booth. I thought that was also pretty cool. You can see Big Ben in the back. Everything was just so very peaceful there. Here we are at Piccadilly Circus. There were a lot of people there. There were a couple performances there. And then right next to Piccadilly Circus was Chinatown. There's a Chinatown in every country, every city you go to. I think that's just so cool. We got to try buns. They were pretty okay. I've had buns before. I've had better buns, but they were pretty okay. So the majority of our trip was hopping on and off trains and buses, and we got to explore the Piccadilly train station, which kind of reminded me of SEPTA, which is our public transportation system here in Philadelphia. So it was nothing too different. And in every country we go to, we have to try McDonald's because McDonald's is a lot different each country. And at this one, they had milkshakes. They had banana milkshakes. So here we are in Paris, France. I had pretty mixed feelings about it. There was a lot going on. It was nice seeing the Eiffel Tower and the historic landmarks for the first time, but it was a lot going on. My parents were getting married in front of the Eiffel Tower, so it was a lot of commotion going on. However, the whole ceremony was very nice, and we were blessed to have that type of experience, especially in a place such as Paris, France itself. Alright, take 2 because I didn't know how to open them. But we are at La George Cafe in Paris.
You want more sauce?
And escargot. It's about to fall off the plate. Escargot is snails. They're inside like that. I think I just poke it out.
Oh my God.
It tastes like mussels, to be honest. It tastes like mussels. Okay, so literally the majority of this trip was just me trying different foods. So throughout this video, you will come across me trying different things. Another reason why I said I had mixed feelings about Paris. It rained on and off. This is us getting on the Disney bus on our way to Disneyland in Paris. And it just kept raining. You know, you expect sunny sunshines and rainbows or whatever, like at Disney World. But it was very rainy. We had to wear ponchos. It was just, it wasn't that great of an experience. However, the sun did come up eventually. It was just pretty hot once the sun came up, especially since it just rained. And there weren't that many rides there, considering it was a Disneyland, not a Disney World. However, it was nice just to experience everything. This right here is the famous It's a Small World ride. What I thought that was cool about this ride is that it started in French instead of English, which was pretty cool. The next stop on our trip was Copenhagen, Sweden. Probably one of the best places I have visited. The air was just so much fresher. The people were nicer. It was just a really good experience. Everyone there was really nice. They offered us ginger shots, which is what you could see right there. Ginger shots when we entered the breakfast area, which is nice. Here is one of the little shopping areas. The prices there blew my mind. Like, I spent $20 on like 15 items at H&M. Here is A Mart, which kind of reminded me of H Mart, which we have back here. Had a lot of different Asian inspired items. They had a million different Kit Kat flavors, like right there, banana caramel. I've never heard of that. So we decided to try different snacks. We each got a different snack and just tried them. Overall experience, I didn't like the chips, but it was an experience. Here is just the shopping center, the outdoors. They have Burger King, and we're here at a thrift shop. A lot of the items I wasn't too interested in, but yeah. Here goes the McDonald's. Like I said, we go to a McDonald's each time, and they had chicken wings there. Chicken wings. And they were probably the best chicken wings we ever had. Next stop, and our last stop, was Oslo, Norway. This one topped Sweden. And I say this because it was just like a relaxing experience. I didn't feel as though I was being looked at constantly, whereas in Paris and London, I felt like eyes were just on us all the time. Here, it was just a very relaxing experience. We just toured the city of Norway. This is where Trolls came from, and the movie Frozen was inspired. We took this very long trip. Now, the only downside about it was that their fall was starting. So their spring and summer, it starts relatively earlier than ours. So it was pretty cold. We were freezing on this bus trip. However, the overall experience of this trip was, I give it an 8 out of 10. Despite the differences in food and culture, it was definitely a blessing to experience and travel to all these different countries, and I'm happy to do it all over again.